Welcome back to some professional Starcraft 2. A grudge match between two top North American grandmasters. You've seen them before. I'm sure you'll see them again. It's Root Gaming's puCK. In the top right, the challenger. Another top GM as well. He goes by Aspect. He's a zerg, and he's angry. Why is he angry? I don't know. But he's angry. The extractor trick comes out. Best of 3 hosted by Dricket, who also hosts the Grandmaster Battle Royales. Getting all these players together one way or another, always fun. Hi, good luck, have fun. They're okay, maybe not as angry. He's faking it, all right? He's like, oh, I'm not enraged by your presence. No, I'm a friendly, just a friendly match. A little bit on the line, not a huge. But some money, of course. These players deserve it. I'm not exactly sure exactly how much. I think probably like $50 or something. Double get... Wait, what? A lot of extractor tricks by Aspect. What is this? Wait, what? So he did an extractor trick for a hatch, and then a re-extractor trick before Overlord. He is so much trying to make this look like it's a straight-up hatch first. But instead, he has a much quicker pool than usual. This is some sneaky beaky plays here. Yeah, this is quite a late Overlord. He's sending it out where the probe will not spot it. Like, this is not one of the things, especially if you're just in a fun show match. You're not looking very close for this. puCK is keeping his probe down here. That's usually used to scout exactly how many zerglings early on. But if you're looking very close, the lack of a second Overlord over the natural, slight alarm bells. But the difference is a matter of seconds between these builds. And larva. That's also the key point. That's the reason to get the pool faster, is to build up more larva and have a dangerous amount of zerglings. You never make 8lings. He shows 2. He's bluffing. He's hiding. puCK. Oh, you sneaky devil. Oh, what a play!
What a save!
He uses the slight positioning, and he blocks the lings for just long enough the probe should be able to make it home. Oh my god. puCK. What the fuck? But Aspect still has his bluff. He's sold the hatch expand here. It is a Baneling bust. He even transferred drones down from his main. He's selling this, but is puCK buying what he's selling? And more importantly, does it matter? He transferred drones down just to look good in case there's a probe scout, but surprise! The zerglings are already here! There is no wall! puCK was not ready! He was so focused on the little details, he missed the bigger picture. Unfortunately, he has to recall the Adeptia just enough energy. Still plenty of probes for puCK. There's a dream of defending this. He starts an Immortal. He needs units. Nice mineral wall. Gets a surround on the lings. Behind it, a Twilight Council. There's a semi-wall here. The natural is breached, though. Aspect sending out so many lings. This is some spicy cheese here. I really love, like... He really sold it so well. And puCK was so ready to just go for the expand, just kind of get into a macro game. Well, guess what? And it's not just lings. There's Banelings too. They're evolving. Lings and Banelings. This is a disaster for puCK. Can he keep enough probes alive? There's no way. Oh my god, Aspect screwed it up. The one unit that Banelings aren't very good against. An Immortal. Wait, no, puCK. Big mistake out of Aspect, but puCK is not dead because of it. I don't know. I don't think... Warp Gate's never going to finish. This Immortal's not going to make it much longer. The Probe Micro is great, but as soon as the lings are in... the Twilight Council canceled for a little bit more money for another Immortal. puCK, like, this... He's so good at just barely losing. He's got 2 Immortals, and he's got a dream. Have you guys seen the latest feature film from GSL Studios? Well, if you haven't, let me fill you in. It is, of course, Captain Protoss. 2 Immortals, a Warp Prism, Shield Batteries, and a Dream. Well, guess what? Captain Protoss forgot his Warp Prism today. Aspect will win the game. Not nearly as easily as it seemed like he might. But that was a very sneaky build. Really abusing the fact that puCK is that would only work against players as good as puCK. I know that sounds dumb. It doesn't sound dumb, but... because most players will just lazily go in, scout with the probe, see the pool timing, see the larva. It's like, oh, okay, you're doing a zergling all in. No, puCK is few minerals here, few minerals there. So Aspect uses those top-level grandmaster mind games to take a game off the second-best Protoss in America. Now we're on Neo Tokyo. Oh wait, no, we're not calling it that anymore. Copyright. Just Turbo Cruise 84. One of the new maps for the new season. Featuring for the very first time on the ladder inhibitor zones. Inhibitor zones which do not block passage, but they slow the travel of all units by 35%. Air and ground. Does not slow attack speed, but it just slows literally their movement speed. So it is the first time this feature has been tested on the ladder, or used in tournaments, as you can see there. It's a pretty obvious demonstration. And players are already finding ways to use and abuse it. They are, well, the inhibitor zones you can see on the mini-map down the center. There's no removing them. You can't remove them. You can remove rocks. You can't remove inhibitor zones. They are there for the game one way or another. Does it slow floating buildings? I like how you... Thank you, Twitch chat, for thinking of that within 5 seconds of me explaining it. I don't know. Probably? I don't... It is interesting, like, we've already seen some proxies inside because it's so hard to actually get get things like zerglings and drones. Well, in this case, mostly Terran versus Zerg proxies. Apparently, if you proxy your racks inside the slow zones, which is much easier to say than inhibitor zones. I like slow zones. I've been saying slow zones since this was in the map contest. We're going with slow zones. Or Sloans. Nope, not that. The SCV, like, drones can't really kill the SCV because they're too slow. Like, they're literally, like, they just can't get in range to kill the SCV by the time the barracks finishes. If there's any amount of micro on it. So, people have been proxying, and I know this because I've done it. Just right in the front, good luck stopping. That doesn't mean you can't respond to it when it's already on the field. But there are no Terrans in this game. We have removed them from this match. What are the Zerg and Protoss doing? puCK, Stargate on the edge of the base. Can be scouted immediately by Aspect's Ovi. The Ovi is spotted in turn. What will be the choice? Another bare bones defense so far out of puCK. Just a probe in the wall. Adept at the front. He's not going to make the same mistake again. Or is he? There is a Baneling nest on the way. Wait, did he see it? Oh, God, the shade vision range. So, the reason the shade vision range is reduced is because it makes it hard to see when you have sunglasses on at night. And this is a night map, as you can tell. And also for balance reasons, but mostly the sunglasses. Immediate recall in the slow zone. The Lings won't chase it. Well, won't be able to kill it, rather. That's a lot of Lings. The Baneling nest is done. Is Aspect just going to Baneling bust him again? I mean, yes. The answer is yes. Is there an Oracle? Is there any? Oh, well, that's... yeah. That does not... That's going to be, well, Aspect is now in a very tough spot. He got found out at the worst timing. The Banelings were spotted, but they weren't finished. puCK knows exactly what he's dealing with. He has 10 more workers. He dances! Disco dances!
Been wanting to do.
Who left the volume on? He's disco dancing, but here come the Banelings. There's gonna be a force field. There's no way. Like, I'm surprised Aspect made the Banes, to be honest. Kind of a waste of money. He's desperately trying to build drones on the other side, but he's already in a tough spot. Oh, wait, what? puCK sacrifices an adept, but he gets rid of the Banelings in a very brute force manner. Wait, puCK had no other tech yet. He didn't have a Twilight, he didn't have a Robo, so he's a little late on those. He's adding on all of that and 4 more gates. So, investing in these additional Stargate units, Oracle, another Phoenix as well, to kill Overlords, has slowed him down. So that has given Aspect time to recover. He's still down on drones. He does have lair tech. Having 3 bases is an advantage, but not a huge one. Okay, yeah, puCK is going to attack. He's going to build a Warp Prism. Is it going to be Templar Archives, or is it going to be Charge? And ¿por qué no los dos? Probably both. Goes Blink just to spite me. There's the Charge. Templar Archive should be next on the docket. Warp Prism's already on the way. Plenty of sentries here. Is he just going to skip the Templar? And oh, he's getting the 3rd base. Well, I'm not completely wrong. The 3rd base is mostly a placeholder here. He needs to put on some pressure. He can't let Aspect go forever. If Roach Speed finishes up and there are no Archons, and there are no Immortals, well, Roaches are actually a counter to something then. Charge Lots are... Well, no. It just looks so... Moving through quicksand. Imagine a queen off creep. Oh, what happened here? What is... So that happened, by the way. Zergling slipping around. The 3rd base is vulnerable, but the oracles are there to protect. It should be enough. If Aspect commits to this, he will fail. Meanwhile, the attack at the front. Aspect is down 20 supply against a Protoss. He doesn't even need charge. He's just going for it. Where's the force field on the ramp? You shall not pass, he says to the Hydras and everybody else. A little bit of micro back. He can juggle in and out of the prism. He doesn't need to, but he wants to. Nothing can come down the ramp and nothing can go up. There is no escape. You're trapped in here with me, Aspect. And we're going to game number 3. Yeah, there's no stopping this. The Baneling bust was a big commitment, and it was a total failure. puCK's not going to let him get away with that. Game number 3 will be on King's Cove. A solid Aspect. It wasn't even like it wasn't a pressure attack out of Aspect. That was an all-in, and it didn't go anywhere. It's very hard to recover from that position. puCK showing how dangerous he is if you allow him to survive to get Warp Gate research. Or more than 1 unit. Dricket explaining how replays work. Always very good at knowing how replays work. Good for him. A gas first, but there are some builds where you just take the gas because you don't want to waste the mining time on another probe. Yes, that's how mapped out top Grandmaster is. Alright, little probe. What are you doing? Very dramatic music for this probe. Will it figure out there is no hatch? Aspect does not feel comfortable with letting puCK play a straight up gate expand sort of game. He wants to try something. And that something this time is a bunch of zerglings. He's still mining gas, so is it really just going to be a baneling bust again? There's no roach one yet. Like, third time's a charm, right? Well, it worked the first time, so it's kind of a weird scenario. He's mined a lot of I don't know what he's going to do with all that gas, to be honest. But more units being chrono boost. Well, any units being chrono boost. There is no cyber core. puCK has to react to this. Baneling nest is on the way. This is a straight up early pool zerg rush. And there won't be any ranged units for a bit, because it's well before the cyber core. This is one base. Oh no, the zealot! No! Not! Oh, you can't do that! The zerglings are in. puCK off to a rough start here. He got a little greedy with the zealot, and he got punished immediately. He's building a sentry. A sentry great to back up a zealot, not great at tickling on its own. Another probe comes back. He's going to need to reinforce the wall. The tickle beams are not going to be enough to kill these very quickly. He's building an adept, but where is it going to... How does it even pop out? He has to, like, force field the area where the adept pops out. And also, the gateway's dying. Wait! Oh, no! I guess we never get to find out, because the he's right in his face. puCK sees it. He sees every single baneling. Every single one. But can he stop them? The force field has to be perfect. We've seen puCK hold this before. Oh. Oh, and he lets two banelings go, but keeps the shields. The timing, impeccable. He lets just shields go down and regenerate and eats a couple banes. He's making up for the mistakes. This is classic puCK, finding a way to get in a dramatic spot to... Oh my god! Finding a way... Wait, a manual detonation. Finding a way to get in a dramatic spot to come back from. One of puCK's favorite moves. There's still a force field. Aspect is still going for it. He's not... Oh wait, no! He breaks through! But most of the gates are still powered. There are backup pylons. But he's down to one key pylon here. He has one for the warp gate. Oh, another force field! He could manually detonate. He does! He gets the shield battery with it. If you get close enough, the banelings are pretty good. Is he going to? Oh, he gets in. Oh! 4 HP! That is so important. This pylon. Now a tasteless pylon to back it up. The Artosis pylon. Another cyber core. Another force field. He gets through, but it's still a wall with the... Wait, no, it wasn't! The probe was. The probe with 5 HP. I don't... Aspect not getting... He tickles his own gate. Down goes another one. Aspect has no transition. Neither does puCK. He's got to keep going. He's just got to hope he doesn't perfectly nail the force fields. At this point, there's enough sentries that the zerglings aren't going to cut it. Where did puCK get this robo from? He just pulled it right out of his fancy hat. Somehow he wears a hat and then headphones over it. I don't know. And also the hat is pretty big because you can keep a robo in it. I'm imagining like a top hat, and then I don't know. What am I talking about? Stop talking. He has to restart warp gate research, but the Immortal is ready. Force field on point. He doesn't want to just waste all this on one pylon. But guess what? The Immortal shows up. An Aspect can't be happy about it. He's target firing down banelings. Great force field. He lets a few zerglings in, but he doesn't let them out. Nothing dies. The unit's lost. 55 zerglings. The only units lost for puCK are a zealot and a probe. That just changed. He continues. The banelings hurt, but puCK, he's building up energy. He's got like 3-4 force fields now. Like, You can't macro it out as aspect. He's running out of steam here. You have Warp Gate and a second Immortal Finish. I don't even know now if he has a dream, but it doesn't get any better. puCK has been building probes behind this. The Immortal holds. puCK refuses. He gives a couple inches, but he won't give a mile. Ooh, a little bit of a mediocre placement. He lets the shields drain. And then the force field nudges him right back into place. And this is it. This is Aspect's last attack. There's no dream past this. He has to somehow kill... Like, puCK is going to have to slip. Since that first Zealot. And this is... A lot of this is because the first Zealot died. If the first Zealot hadn't died, it would have been so much easier to hold each wave of the attack. Just to keep the Lings out and not have to use force fields nearly as much. But the Zealot died. And he spent all of this time recovering from that. 25 to 69 supply. He's praying that puCK goes out on the map and he can get the biggest Bane hits of all time. I don't know if his prayers will be answered. War Prism. Captain Protoss is ready for business. Where are they going? Where are the Zerglings and Banelings? I mean, there's quite a supply gap. He shows the Lings. puCK scouts ahead. Technically, completely incorrect. There were multiple shield batteries. 2 shield batteries have died, and so close enough, though. But, oh my god. The Great Wall of Pylons. Aspect, like, he's gonna break through. He's in. puCK gets a force field. He wasn't paying attention, but is there anything that can stop him on the other side? What's going on there with those Zerglings? There's a bunch of Banelings in the main. puCK sees them, right? Like, he can target them down. I mean... That was for the thumbnail. The 360-degree force fields. He locks them in. He knocks them down. He takes them out. GG. He won't be Baneling busted a second or a third time. Small mistakes, but bigger wins and better micro. Thank you to Drickit for bringing those replays to my attention. Thank you to the players. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe so pro gamers can eat for another day. And can afford to buy more hats with robos in them. Anyways, should puCK be nerfed? Should puCK learn how to play a game without losing key units so that way he has to make a dramatic comeback? Let's hope it never comes to that. Well played.